7001. Cancun ground, good evening to Kingston via flight plan route, Decimal 1 Alpha departure, runway 12 right. Initial time 7,000 feet. Departure frequency 124.7, squawk 5231, 5231. Clear to Kingston via flight plan route, Decimal 1 Alpha departure, runway 12 right. Maintain 7,000, departure frequency 124.7, squawk 5231, course 7001. Course 7001, read back is correct, start of approved, call ready for pushback.
Morning everyone.
Start approved.
Hope
and,
you're all well.
Given our location, we won't go for pushback today, course 7001. 0001 Cancun ground, make a right turn on Charlie,
hey.
and that should take you to the
Hey.
Oh yeah, you are not getting any feedback anymore in this
Right on
headset.
Charlie,
Interesting.
November 001.
Sounds really weird.
Cancun ground, PSA 814, request push and
Oh,
start.
well, that might be why.
PSA 814, hold for pushback, traffic taxiing behind you.
What have they done here?
Roger that.
Alright, I can hear myself now. Someone had decided to press the wrong button.
Actually, after the Boeing 738 behind you on the taxi.
NL stands for Dave Wriggles. I never knew Gary was going to make the roster public when I annotated it. You fully emptied?
Ground corner 357, vacated runway 12 right. Corner 357, Cancun ground, good evening, taxi straight ahead.
You sit down and do nothing.
Yeah, Bravo.
Just sit there, be quiet and behave.
Bravo, standard of choice, corner 357. Ground, good evening, Dylan, students, and sector grid push.
Good morning.
And stop.
Oh, you've brushed your teeth.
Sorry, which aircraft was that?
You stupid boy.
Engine 776, pushback, pace.
Anyone who
pushback
says they're okay
Charlie.
numerous times is not okay.
To the,
And so it's just fallen over, that's probably water that's fallen over and it's gone everywhere probably, Jesus.
Right,
If you're a responsible adult.
Yeah. 776 Tango, much 0001, contact L 118.1, today.
I was just saying to Benny, I hope you are not unwell in my bed.
118.11, November 001, good night.
Oh.
Cancun ground, Swiss
Oh,
611,
Jimmy's
you're on
alright.
the
I'll let Jimmy go in my bed, that's alright. Do
Right.
you know where they
Yeah,
landed?
pushback.
What runway they landed?
Swiss 611, pushback approach, pace south.
Please push back face south, Swiss 611.
Thanks a lot, Leroy. We'll see you soon.
NTU 7018, ready for pushback.
Not fuel on board, MKJP. I'm fine.
So, Dan is definitely not fine, because anybody that says I am fine
okay.
repeatedly is not fine.
LTU 7018, pushback approach, pace
I was meant to have a little nap. I haven't.
I hadn't.
And I've had a bottle of
Pushback approved, face south,
Malibu coffee, a bottle and a half of Malbec coffee, and 5 bottles of various other kinds of lager coffee. And I've not had a nap, so I apologise now if I am not my wonderful, usual, talkative, entertaining self.
I'm okay.
Dan is not okay by any stretch of the imagination.
You say I'm okay one more time, you have to donate £5.
Charlie 5, taxi okay.
Dan did entertain me though during his nap,
411
because
heavy,
you're the only person I
Cancun
know
ground,
who wakes themselves up with their own
on
snoring.
Charlie, and take the next left on Bravo. You can park at any gate that's free.
Red Bull will solve
Right
the
on
issues.
Charlie, next left to Bravo, aiming gate Delta 411 heavy, thank you.
Where are we? Cancun.
Cancun.
Right. Where are we going?
We don't go
Kingston,
offline.
I believe.
Kingston. Right.
There might be hiccups every so often with the stream, but we're not going offline. We've been streaming continually. I think the last time I looked, we've uploaded nearly 200 gigabytes so far.
The delivery, or is it 121.0?
No, just ground 121 dead.
Can you just double check the 80s for me, just to give me the letter?
information, use the fucking CDU.
I have used the CDU and it didn't give me it, mate. Look.
Well, he doesn't have one then.
I just want the 80s letter.
Oh,
Sierra, isn't it?
You sound worse than me.
I'm tired, mate.
Golf.
Yeah.
Golf, yeah.
Golf.
Cancun, good morning, good evening, something or other. Speedbird 47 Charlie. I'm on the apron, blocking in a Chanix, and we have information Golf QNH1, sorry, QNH 3004, and clearance please to Kingston.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, it's morning or evening somewhere in the world, always. 22 Kingston Airport, Delta 1 Alpha, correction, flight plan route, Delta 1 Alpha, departure 12 right. Initial climb 7,000 feet, departure frequency 124.7, squawk 6743.
Very good point. Spirit 47 Charlie is cleared to Kingston, Decimal 1 Alpha, departure 12 right. Climb initially 7,000. Departure frequency will be 124.7 and squawk 6743.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, read back is correct. Start of road, call ready back.
Okay. We've been cleared on the Decimal 1 Alpha, which doesn't exist apparently.
Oh.
That's... Or is it does for 1 Alpha? Maybe it was does for 1 Alpha. That would make more sense.
Yes, and I'm not a fan of
This is one
non-English
There we
speaking
are.
air traffic, it has to be said.
There we are.
But this might be similar to El Mexico.
Yeah, Liam, the handout from Angus was the Mexicans have been superb with their air traffic, which after the last couple of flights
Yeah.
makes a massive
it's a
difference.
bonus.
I saw you
Yeah.
quite displeased coming out of SaltAke.
Yeah.
Yes, I was
they were
very
correct.
displeased.
Reminds us why we don't go to America every year.
It was just a
Unfortunately.
classic, fat, simple thing of rather than going, this is Worldflight, let's
get
think,
everyone
let's
out.
slide, let's have a bit of fun. It was
And 1206, Cancun ground. Are you ready for taxi, sir?
Look at that. Proactive flight. Air traffic control.
Yeah, 1206, right back.
Do we have to put this in hectopascals? We do, don't we?
No,
Yes.
are they on hex?
We have to put it on.
Yeah.
No, they're not, but we have to put the
And
formats
the rail
in
one's like that
hectopascals.
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego was a bit of a clusterfuck as well.
814.
It was, yeah.
Going in was fine, but coming back out was
Charlie,
yeah.
Charlie 9.
The thing is, because you know, we came out of Salt Lake, which is a massive airport with 3 runways, and it was still the delay. So even when they're like, "Oh, you go to all the small airports," it makes diddly squat difference because they still just overdo it.
Cancun ground at 7018, request.
How do you always have your intercom set up in the sim?
Right.
So they all go into a
holding point,
mixer,
Charlie 9
and then we can do it that way.
No further
Bravo
defects,
8,
by the way.
Charlie 9.
About
So each person can listen to their own individual radio.
Auto brake knob
radios,
detached.
each separately.
11.
They can listen to VHF, left,
Oh,
right,
yes.
centre,
I saw that,
flight, cabin and PA.
Come on,
Don't
man.
put it on.
They can listen to their own individual radio, and they can also transmit on their own individual radio. So there is nothing stopping
Okay, good.
Wriggles from talking on VHF left and listening
I don't have
to
an
VHF
iPad,
right at the same
so you're
time.
going to be in
while
charge of
Dan
briefing our
is
departure.
listening to the PA or
Right.
something.
So
Ground Swiss 611.
this looks like default scenery.
It is, yeah.
What are we departing?
1, 2 right, so we're going to have to push and face left.
Taxi via Charlie 9.
The problem is,
So I
it's,
presume we're up at the end of
somewhere,
Terminal
yeah.
1.
there's
guess.
no management Liam of
And
inbound versus
departure.
outbound. That's where
It's
it
the
falls
decimal.
down. The approach just sticks the ball in and they can't get any out, and
It's
then
the
they waste gap after gap after gap. They'd be much better saying, right, I'm going to land 5 minimum
Does
spacing,
for 1 alpha,
then
sorry,
I'm
does
going to
for
give you
1
a
alpha.
30-mile gap. You depart 5, 6, 7,
Charlie, there'll be
then
a
I'll
couple
land
of
another
aircraft
5,
going
and
ahead
at
of you.
least it's a bit more
Pretty
regimented.
much straight out.
Awfully short,
Yep.
Charlie Swiss
Sounds good.
611.
Text safe 2000, right hand.
2000.
And ground surface and
We are
Yeah, Matt,
So the
it's
704, make a right
it's,
on
all
taxi
marks
and
to
leave
it.
your choice.
no issue.
Okay, good. Sounds good.
taxiway.
Threats, it's busy, we're tired, you're pissed, Ben is
I am
pissed.
fine.
we're that's the only thing
I'm not
I'm
pissed.
really concerned about.
I'm a mildly happy state. Can you not tell?
I'm aiming to get this flight so we're totally back on schedule. Standard push is 4:50. So
is that why you're having
let's go then. We can go in a few minutes.
Is that why you're exchanging
questions?
pleasantries
No,
with air traffic rather than just getting the clearance and going?
Sorry?
Is that why you're exchanging pleasantries with air traffic rather than just getting
Can I
the
turn
clearance
off
and
his intercom? Which one is
Can
it?
if you like, I'll just talk louder.
So yeah.
How's Valentina?
She's really good actually. She's really good. She's
You're
yeah.
missing me yet?
Do you manage to get your underway in the last 24 hours?
May have done. Why I might be slightly tired, and I fell asleep at 9:15 last night. No, I managed to last to the end. I did manage to last to the end. Thank God she's asleep. I hope she doesn't watch the vlog. So talking through the weather looks really nice. It's calm wind, 7 miles, 21 degrees. Lovely job. Plan of action is depart, get up to the cruise, relax for a bit, land in Kingston, go to bed for a bit. Any comments?
No.
Maybe our item still speed brake is knackered.
What?
Yeah, Liam, the problem is
so we have to manually deploy it.
So for real,
well, that's going to be the case for the whole of Worldflight.
For real,
we'll do 6 mile space on an event of an RTO. You pull the reversers, I'll check the speed brake, monitor deceleration, and just advise me of any actions I need to take.
Holding point Charlie 9 taxi via.
Matty beat
Pre-flight checklist, please.
20 to 5 in the morning.
Right turn on Charlie. Charlie 9.
Could I have the critical data, please?
Critical data. Right, okay, far away.
20 to 5 in the morning.
Okay.
I've only now been up.
So, 0 fuel weight, 221.1.
hours. I'm getting a bit tired now. But luckily, over the last few months, I've had lots of experience of getting up at weird times. So it's working
and
alright.
I've done the performance for 246. Good. So that's all good.
Speed brake is not cooked, it's just the auto speed brake is not working.
So we have a temperature of 61.
Or any up item. So it has
129 twice.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Slow down.
Sorry, mate. I forgot it takes time. We can do climb 2. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, okay.
120. Yeah.
And 6 miles in the real world only works if
Thrust reduction.
people are playing the game
1,000.
and there's a bit of a headwind.
129 twice.
Right.
If there's a tailwind, 6 miles is squeaky bump time anyway.
And we'll have to take 147, which is what it's given us.
But when you allow
to take 146.
Putting the lag,
CG.
the
Backed
fact
out is
how long
19.
it takes for vaccine people to do it, you
19.
probably need to almost go, unless you really know you're playing with good people. Probably 10
trim
miles
of
spacing.
5.5.
5.5. Smashing. If you want to double check it, if you're
sure.
happy, I'm happy to go for a pre-flight check.
So it does arm, and it will work in the auto sense within PSX. The problem is Gary hasn't quite inserted the solenoid for the speed brake for that. When you touch down, it automatically goes to the up detent and like, and therefore rather than us messing around and faffing with that and make it look realistic, we just decided to make it an office so the crew have to do it manually.
Good God Almighty.
Sorry.
Departure frequency 124 decimal.
Draft clearance.
It really depends. Yeah. The tailwind on the approach. The worst thing I hate in the morning is end of a night shift, 612-7, teaming, and wet runway with a slight tailwind. I'm just like, oh, I'm going to lose my license here. I'm going to lose my license here. Be ready immediate. Be ready immediate. And it is squeaky bum. I'm just like, oh, I'm too tired for this.
Let's go.
It's all good fun. It's one of these things that I moan about, but then afterwards I'm like, actually I got a buzz out of that.
Inspection security
Is completed.
oxygen.
Tested 100.
Right.
Heading 016 indicating 23004
Parking brake
is set.
fuel control switches.
Cut off.
PFD
Is V1129147 total Del Nav and VNAV arm 7000 1.52 EPA on a D rate of 61 degrees.
No, I'll keep it at speed brake.
Take off, the takeoff speeds.
129.147.
ACAR's pre-flight.
It's completed. Completed.
Takeoff briefing.
Completed. We're good.
I do various missions at Heathrow. So I do delivery,
What
ground,
have you just done?
departures and arrivals.
Charlie to the Charlie 9. What is my
You just turn the APU off?
Oh, I'm not getting...
Cockpit to ground.
Welcome to Mexico. What can I help you with?
Very good morning to you.
Taxiing right to left, way to the traffic.
If we could,
Behind the 744 straight ahead to the ramp.
doors closed, etc., and external
No,
power.
no,
No, for just a couple of minutes.
No.
I have all the panels and the doors are closed. I'm not sure why I went Italian. It is my generic kind of talking this away. And I would disconnect the external power, but it appears your first officer is having the issues with the APU.
Yes, that's what we're getting. Do the reset. There's a reset, isn't there, to get the gens? There's a button to press to reset the
it's up here,
gens.
isn't it? I need to talk.
Island
Yeah.
Pacific 7.
Just leave it. Leave it.
Alright.
Now he's turned it off, so we're not going to be able to reset the gens.
No,
Oh,
it's
he
cool.
turned it off.
But we didn't have the gens in the first
Yeah,
place.
but all you have to
so-
do is reset the APU up there and it'll give us the gens.
Yes, I do. Basically everything apart from approach.
Speak through your actions with me.
The FO Ethos also died overnight. I'm gonna...
That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Squawk 5113.
Let's say where you find when you have first world flights. I remember doing a world flight with the Scottish team where there were so many issues. I flew the first 7 legs all by myself, non-stop. I was up 56 hours. So I know the pain of world flight with issues. Good night, Andy. See you in a few hours. I wish I was going to bed. Look at the cost for Irish ATC. Love to do it, but the problem. That's
Cancun, hello again, 247 Charlie. We're ready, push and start.
No, you're not. I hate people who call ready to air traffic when they're not ready. Think we can't notice?
Engine 776, contact 118.1 today.
Hey Kubo, how's it going? How was your stream? Thank you for the tweet, that's incredibly nice of you.
Bit 47 Charlie, request push and start.
Yeah, commitment for the air traffic courses.
47 Charlie, push back on taxiway Bravo is approved, base west.
Base west, push back approved, speed 47 Charlie. Good.
Yeah, the commitment for air traffic is immense, and the pay is normally pretty poor initially, so it's kind of, a lot of people have to take a big cut for...
Okay, ground, you can disconnect the GPU now and just let us know if we're okay to pressurise.
Arriba! I've disconnected the external power and the bleeder air. You are letting me know when you're ready for push. Arriba, tequila. Tequila! It makes me happy.
Okay, if you would like to do your flows, you touch that AP and I'll chop your hand off.
I'll try and pop in if we get a chance, but I'm pretty shattered, so I think I'm going to die once we land, but if I get the chance I shall pop in Kubo. But yeah, it's going well so far. Going pretty well. We managed on our booze cruise to get a significant amount of donations, so we're just shy of 12 grand now, so that's the challenge. I'm sure with all Dave's fanboys, he'll easily be able to get us through 12k on this trip.
1206, contact 1, 2, correction, 1 line, just 1 today.
It's hard work. I thought, you know,
before start
even
checklist.
these days, when a lot of it is plug and play, I don't think people still realise how difficult it is building sims.
It's closed and locked.
Passion signs
are on.
Beacon
Is on. Or both.
Bonder
Is auto and standby.
Island Pacific 7, push back approved.
Ground, we're cleared for push. Face to the nose to the left, please.
Handle. Release the bucket brake.
Bucket brakes released.
Tequila.
And
Makes me
ground,
happy.
are we good to start the engines? We'd like to go 4, 3, 2, 1, please.
Would you now? You can start 1 and 2.
Okay, we prefer to start 4, 3, 2, 1, please.
Giant 1471.
Well, I would prefer to meet a woman that loves me for who I am.
Starting 4, 3, 2, 1.
1 alpha departure.
4, 3, please, Daniel.
Initial climb 7,000 feet. Departure frequency 124.2.
That'd be cool.
Squawk 5.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed BlizzCon anyway, because I know it's one of these things that has an awful lot of hype for you.
Ben, if you want to stop us here, mate, otherwise we're going to go onto the grass.
So yeah, if you enjoy that, it's cool. Yeah, well, you're not coming to Heathrow, you Cessna. We have special protected airspace from you. I set to the bucket a break.
Park and brake set. If you'd like to disconnect the tank, just hold fire. We'll just get the engine started, and then we'll be letting you know when you can disconnect.
Uniform 1 alpha departure. Runway 12 right.
Thank you very much. 1 alpha.
So warm in here.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting hot.
I know.
I'm in a hoodie as well.
Read back correct, call ready for
That to
pushback.
hide your oversized breasts.
Yeah, no, I've got my shirt
Why do you think I've got
inside.
my hands up like this? If you stretch them, they don't look as big.
Yeah.
Brand call 701, information golf, request taxi.
Two good start, stable, 2 and 1 please, Daniel.
Pushback, face west.
2 and 1.
We don't have any buildings in front of us, so we're happy to just plow straight ahead if that's okay. At 17001, I'm not sure which direction are you facing? Are you facing south or
Not
north?
working.
I think we're facing north. Yeah, 17001, the runway, departure runway is sort of towards the northwest. Make a right turn, 180, and I'll let you know when we've calculated join. Righto, we're going to turn left 180 degrees, 27001. 17001, make a right turn, there's traffic on your left side. Righto, right turn.
He's one of the first controllers I've heard where the readback was incorrect and he actually picked it up and corrected it.
Yeah.
This guy's good. I like him.
25, request airway clearance with information golf.
Okay, 2 good starts. Okay, ground, great job. Arriba. If you could disconnect hands on the right hand side of the aircraft.
I will give you a signal on the right hand side.
Ciao, ciao.
12 right. Initial climb 7,000 feet. Departure frequency 124.2. Squawk 417.
Penis, Dan.
Ooh. Morning, Bellends. How is it going, Matthew? Matt Davis would like to say hello to you, David. He would like
Hello,
to say
Matthew.
hello
Thank
to
you
you,
very
Daniel.
much. Thank you very much for the PTA. Why are you touching the auto brake? Auto throttle. After start checklist.
Dan says he's okay, but he said he's okay about 30 times a minute. Therefore, we don't think he is okay.
Checked.
Anti-ice.
Is not required.
Recall.
Checked. With the advisories we know about.
Horse brake.
God's sake, just get through this before you chunder.
Do we need a bucket?
Right, we got to recall. Is RTO.
Flaps.
R20 green.
Ground clue.
Received.
There's 2 aircraft waiting. Are you able to push that between the 47 Charlie and Island Pacific?
Exactly, Matt. Anyone that says I'm
47
okay.
Charlie is ready for taxi for the record.
So rude. Just transmit over the top of
I don't
everybody
want
else.
to go.
Ready, stand by. All aircraft stand by. 47 Charlie, next taxiway. Charlie 9 into holding point runway 12 right.
Next left right, holding point 12 right with auto fix problem 47 Charlie.
Just ignore the Charlie 9 bit.
Proactive
well, that's the 11 whiskey.
That is true. Yes, we don't need to bucket because Dan said he's okay.
Giant 1431, caution the Boeing 737 on taxiway Bravo, pushback approved.
Are we expecting to be able to count 5 times?
I think what we should do is get donations, and depending on the donation, we bring in things like pickled eggs for Dan to smell. Morning, buddy. How's it going?
No, I'm not agreeing to this. I do not want chunder over me.
I'm fine.
Right, that's a £5 donation, as agreed earlier.
Yeah, that's what we should say. Every time Dan says I'm fine, it's £1 of donation. Currently, he owes us 4.6 million.
Charlie to Charlie 9.
Oh, right. If we actually had the stuff in, I would actually do it, but we do not have the tools required, so to speak.
Holding point Charlie 9, follow the traffic via Bravo Charlie.
What are your thoughts on a massive full English at the moment, Dan?
Oh,
that Greek, yeah.
Yes.
Who's cooking
Why is this
tomorrow?
not connecting?
It's me, Gary. Oh shit! I've got to do this flight, then cook breakfast. Oh, I'm so fucked.
Well, no, you won't have to cook when we land because it will still only be 7 o'clock.
Chunder cat. Now, Liam, there is no need to be as rude as that. There is. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy to have to deal with one of Tim's shoes.
Oh, God.
Although Tim is in the bad books at the moment, so
he's in the bad books.
He got gollinated last
He
night
did get gollinated
because
last
Tim is incapable of understanding his limits of alcohol.
It's not connecting.
Why, did he get absolutely
118.1. Come on, boys.
181.
He's
Tower
fine.
1181. Speedbird 47 Charlie Heavy. Or something.
What was that end bit? Spirit 47 Heavy.
But he's trying not to throw up halfway through the transmission.
Say again, ATU 708.
I can imagine. Yeah, the problem is he can't handle it all, but he still tries to drink. Now this may come as a shock, but I'm a large gentleman. I'm not sure if it comes across on the web.
No!
I know it's really hard as well because it's a really bad optical illusion sat between these two fatties that I probably look quite svelte. But I am more than capable of handling a large amount of alcohol without it having too much of an effect. The problem is Tim tries to keep up with us and can't. And yeah, he became an issue in the simulator and was banished and did not banish. And basically got gollinated, and it was pointed out that if he didn't go to the house immediately, Gary would escort him off the premises.
What time was this?
Exactly, Kubo.
Can you connect that again?
Kubo could get his arms around me. So anyone who can get their arms around me to hug must mean I am very thin.
When you're able to exit your left, please contact ground 121.00. Buenas noches, goodbye, adios. Uniform 7018.
4 pages.
You cleared takeoff runway.
Well, that's just a challenge, isn't it, Matt? Although it would be quite nice, because if you are, people will stop calling me your name. And that would be quite nice for a period. I would like to have my own online identity, rather than just being, are you Matt Davis? Morning, Sanders, how's it going?
Have you checked in with Tal yet?
Contact ground 1210.
No, I haven't. I should.
You'll just delete all these.
Yeah, please.
7018, can you hold sure now? Can you hold sure now? Runway 12, right?
Apart from the last one.
Holding short, runway 12 right, ATU 7018.
Or we're going for 1 2 right, okay.
Romeo 975, you clear to land runway 12 right, wind is off.
I think it's the Wi-Fi that's the issue rather than the password.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to connect to it and then not getting it.
Tower, hello. Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Cancun Tower is 107 with you.
Thanks, Liam. Always welcome. Love your support throughout the wee hours. And we shall see you, no doubt, very soon. Yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
Ground up and wait, ATU 7018.
You'll be able to fit the thing now. Be fine.
Thank you, sir.
If us three can fit in it.
Yeah, easy.
Stand by, please. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you could get in it, mate. If you could get in the 737, you can get in this.
Oh yeah. This is much bigger than the 73, so you won't struggle.
Especially without chairs that slide
To use
around.
a very well-known phrase at the moment, you'd be okay. 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 Yeah, you'll be okay. Okay. Okay is what you would
Do you
be.
reckon Benny will be,
Be
Matt will be
fine.
okay?
Oh,
I'm fine. That's it.
I don't know what's up with it.
I'm
However,
fine.
I've got something for you, Dan.
Yes.
Made me think of something. I'm going to cheer you up.
12 right, ATU 7018, and after airborne contact departure 1 to port, isn't it?
Thank you, sir. Good night. Adios.
Hasta luego.
Romeo 611.
Cancun Tower, Swiss 611, gonna start set, holding short, 12 right, ready for impact.
I just wanna be okay, be okay, be okay. I just wanna be okay today.
What?
Before takeoff,
I just
checklist.
wanna be okay, be okay, be okay. I just wanna be okay today.
I just want to throw up, throw up,
I'm fine.
throw up.
Load, final load sheet
Is received and acknowledged.
flaps.
Our 20 green.
Trim.
Our 5.5 unit
Takeoff briefing.
is updated.
Runway speeds. EPRV now.
Is set.
Cabin report.
Is received.
Transponder.
I've just sorted into auto ratatata.
And there's loads of space to get between the seats, yeah.
Clear for takeoff,
So,
runway
look.
12 right.
What I would say, Matt, is just arrange it with Gary and come down when it's not an event, and then, you know, no one needs to know, and that's the way I do it, and then you don't need to worry about people knowing or talking about it or anything.
What do you think? Do you think that's an article left over? Oh no, they're moving. Oh no, they're moving. Okay.
Did you think they were a stationary aircraft?
Yes.
They've been moving them for the past 10 minutes now.
Heckle it.
Bah.
United 1206.
I could watch a video of a first impressions of the majestic Dash 8 Q400 from a real pilot. I'll just ask Nick. Because I know I will get 2-word answers, which is all I need. I just wanna be okay, be okay, be okay. I just wanna be okay today.
One line up then.
I
Clear to line up.
be okay, be okay,
Get out of the way.
okay. I just wanna
Get on
be
with it.
okay today.
Okay, quality 121, normal, runway.
I look quite good actually with the Dash. I need to. It's been ages since I've flown. I need to get back into it again. I did quite a bit actually. It's in Aerofly. They've put a pretty. It's not amazing, but they put a Dash 8 in there. That's quite good doing that in the VR. Did I tell you that Nick wouldn't let me touch any of the controls? Were you here for this story?
Yeah.
Oh, I won't bore you with the same story again then.
You haven't told me though, so you can tell me.
Okay, so Nick flew his Dash 8 into Heathrow, obviously. So I went along to see him and had a little chit chat and the like. And looked at the flight deck, and he's, like I say, I've known him probably 20 odd years.
Yeah.
And I said, please may I move a switch? He went, no. I went, what, not even turn the seatbelt signs on? Bear in mind there was nobody on the plane apart from him, the first officer and the hostess, and he said no. So I'm having a strop that he literally would not let me move any single switch.
Nice.
And then, I got him away quickly, shall we say. Then I launched Aer Lingus quite quickly behind it, and TC got quite upset because apparently he got quite close. So yeah, I nearly killed Nick in the skies of North London. Aerofly VR is amazing. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I just love doing the LA stuff, just like up and down the coast to San Diego to LA and into John Wayne and all that sort of area.
Will you stop turning the damn wing light on?
Buddy, each year we do a route.
Holding short, 12 right, speed of 47 Charlie.
Each year we pick a route and we try and visit new places or places we haven't been for a while. So that's the reason no Germany, because we've been there semi-recently. But it's not the next year we might end up in Germany. We don't know. So yeah, it changes throughout, and unfortunately we can't make everybody happy because we can't go to every single country. But we try our best to go to different places. Anyway, you should have a nose view now.
Oh, so this guy's a good controller. Look, he's got that.
Right,
proactive.
the people flying do have the ability to move me, yes, but they don't because they love listening to the sound of my voice go on and on and on. But yeah, they can mute it coming through to their ears. Each audio box, as I say earlier to Matty, basically each audio box goes into a mixer and has its tret as its own separate box entirely, and therefore if they don't select flight interphone, they don't hear me. So my mic obviously goes in, and then it can be sent wherever it needs to be, and if they don't select intercom, they can't hear me at all. But
and we have peace and quiet.
But each radio control panel, it works independently. So Dave can be transmitting to one person on VHF left, while Dan's transmitting to someone on VHF right, a completely different frequency, while I'm talking to the cabin on the PA. Each one is completely separate, running through a mixer. It's very clever Mark stuff.
Traffic on TCAS has gone, so can we go?
No, otherwise the air traffic controller just said you could
we
go.
haven't lined up yet.
4-2 Charlie, you got a heavy, right, sir?
What? We are heavy, yes.
A firm, we're heavy. Speed of 47 Charlie, heavy.
Okay, hold on, Peter. I'll get you out as soon as possible.
Should have said we're
47
alive.
Charlie.
And that's why you shouldn't start taxiing for. I'd file on you for that.
Well, I didn't actually proceed anywhere.
Oh, here we are.
Matt, I will speak to Gary about liaising with you, because I'm not saying on stream if you get me, wink wink. Morning Chris, how is it going? have you been inside a whale recently?
Is that Marriott?
Yes.
Hello.
I had to call it a whale because I'm not allowed to call it the... I only know a few other names. The vagina, yes.
Why is it called the vagina?
Because it looks ugly from the outside, but when you get inside, it's lovely.
That makes sense.
It's how it's known in the Emirates. And at BA, it's known as the wanker tanker, because basically the people that fly it are generally wankers.
Walsworth, is he one?
So, but anyway, welcome, Chris. Thanks for joining the stream. Nice to have you with us.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi, Tim. How's it going? Shame you can't sleep. What we'll probably do is, once we get airborne, I'll get Dave to tell you some stories, and you should get to sleep pretty soon.
Request the vectors for ROS.
I'm not sure it would work that way. I'm not sure. Basically, you need to speak to Gary and Craig, because, like I say, what we're doing is not necessarily within the confines of V-Pilot.
Can you please say again? Aussie 121.
You want to take terrain your side, mate?
Position and hold runway 12, right?
Thanks for the host,
Position
Robertson.
hold 12 right, Spirit 47 Charlie.
And the good thing is, like, when one transmits,
Lights on, please, mate.
his mic is the only one that transmits on the box.
Lots of lights. Am I allowed to put the wing lights on?
No.
So when Dan's transmitting, although being Dave can continue to talk and it won't go out, which is really good.
I saw you do it.
That's it. I have to speak to Gary because obviously a lot of it is self-coded for our sim ourselves. So I'm not sure how much he's sharing because it's very much beta. It is basically written to work for this sim. It's got no fancy bells or setup or anything. It really is just set up for us. So I'm not sure how easy it would be for you.
You clear to take off runway 12 right. Once at the air contact, approach 124.20.
Clear for takeoff 12 right and 124.20 on departure Spirit 47 Charlie. Thank you.
Looks in such a rush, you haven't bothered starting the chrono.
Thank you, sir.
Well, it's not good knowing 17 minutes, is it? Should be from 0.
To speed, Dan?
There is never a reason to go to Liverpool, ever.
No, 100 knots.
That's a good point, Chris. You have to look outside. So PSX has a very nice API, that tells you exactly what people are transmitted on each radio. But obviously, like you say, it's not as simple as that, because on V-Pilot you can only transmit on one frequency.
You're up.
Or possibly 2, whereas we can transmit on 3, so...
But LNAV?
Check.
Yeah, but that's kind of... That's the thing is, this is the 3rd sim we've built, and each time you build one, you start to realise what the issues
Departure,
are.
hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, heavy climbing through 7,000 for
700 to 7,000, I think.
on some other departure.
Don't know, he's okay though. Don't worry, he's okay.
Peter 47 charging Cancun, departure better contact 155,000.
That's 15,000 for the record.
15,000 Spirit 47 Charlie.
Laps 10.
Laps 10.
Yeah, so you kind of learn things like, broadcasting on.
Got him on TCAS and visual.
We have an TCAS and visual, thank you. Speedbird 47 Charlie.
We're not going to build an Airbus sim.
That's 5.
So, at the moment, PSX is the best software you can get for wanting to build a sim. It is genius, literally is genius software, and therefore if you want to build a sim of any quality, it's got to be done by using PSX. Eventually, when things start to advance with Airbus related software, maybe not. The big thing is PSX is completely standalone to P3D or any flight simulation software, which makes it incredible. Until that kind of comes along for other things, it's just not worth it. Mr. Parkin.
Flap 0.
Flaps up.
Matt believes rigor mortis may have set in. Do we need to kind of like cover you in? What do they put? What's that stuff they put on?
I am fine.
Do we need to wrap you like a mummy?
In linoleum.
Look at you know all the technical terms.
Not linoleum.
Do you have many women in your basement?
Linoleum. It's not linoleum.
Yes, ProSim is yes. Interesting.
That's fine.
Hello, Roller. What have you learnt at college today? Flight's going well. Dan is okay, in case you're worried. Dan is okay.
Is he okay, Benny? I don't
Dan
think
is
he's told
okay.
us.
In fact, I think the chat can make Dan much better by donating.
Yeah, 100%.
What everyone should do is donate with a joke to cheer Dan up. So that's your challenge. Donate with a joke to cheer Dan up. Please keep it within
And
some spectrum of
checklist.
decency.
Landing gear
Is off.
flaps
Are up.
aircon pressurization.
It's doing its job.
Altimeters
Still 3004, so it's just due before the lights over. Okay.
The thing is, I don't want to start slagging off other people's products, but you have PSX, which is amazing. Like, it's used by leading airlines for real flight training. And then you have others that are kind of more hobbyist level, I guess is a
I'd say the
nice
FS Labs isn't far away from.
No, but that's not
they don't do
standalone
747.
suite.
Yeah, true, yeah.
So it's got nothing to do with what we're discussing. So, yes. You're the one that brought up a completely irrelevant point.
Suck me.
With the amount of steroids you've had, I'd have struggled finding it.
Valid.
But yeah, down the line.
Passing 100 lights off.
15,000.
And you happy to release the cabin?
Absolutely.
I've always said, long term, when Airbus comes along, you're almost
Excuse me.
ideal having an Airbus sim, because you can easily convert it 19, 20, 21 with not a lot of effort. And if you're happy to forsake some levels of realism, easily into a 330, so you kind of have a broad spectrum. So that's the only thing with the jumbo, is that, it will always be a
take
jumbo.
off on it.
And you're limited within reason where we go. Obviously, we don't really maybe take too much notice of that, but it does have an effect. Heard about
Take it there was no difference with the load sheet.
Sorry, what?
No difference with the load sheet?
No, there wasn't. No.
So the other issue you have with the newer levels of aircraft is, once again, the software, because obviously no one's really developed anything, and it's getting hold of the parts. Jumbos are getting scrapped like there's no tomorrow.
I've got some water,
It's okay.
which I think is okay.
It's okay.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Very kind, but no.
I think
no,
it needs a
thank
beer.
you. No,
That's-
no, it's very kind.
That's the best
but
way to get
I'll be
sorted.
fine.
Just have a
Really?
cheeky one.
Really, I'm okay. No, really, I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah, Mario, if you donate, Dave will bring back a beer, and if you donate £30, Dan will drink the beer.
No, I will not.
Yes, he will.
No, I will not.
No, for 30 quid, he will drink a beer. Yeah, so 30 quid, that's all you have to do, Chris.
No.
With your maths.
200.
No, it would kill him. Yeah, parking will drink it.
No,
Yeah.
because I'm fine.
It's
thank
for
you.
charity. Oh, exactly, you're fine, so what's the issue? It's
Yeah, but I'm not
PSX.
really fine, am I? Let's face it.
He might not drink it all, but he will have at least half of it. It's for charity. Think of the poor mental people.
No. My water is fine, thank you.
If Gary is capable to shave half his face off, you are capable to have half a beer.
Yeah, but the consequence of me having half a beer are not the same as the consequences
Chris,
of Gary having it.
Between the two of us, we drank 3 bottles of wine.
No, more than that.
No, just
Oh.
between us two.
Oh, right, yeah.
Maybe 4.
Well, you got through 7 as a group.
I had a whole bottle of rum. I guess you had white wine as well to start, didn't you?
And some rum.
Entry departures, corner 7001, passing 2000, 7000.
So that's all you need to do. 30 quid,
No,
job done.
really, no.
He may have to drink it at the back of the sim, just in case.
Yeah, I just
But-
thought I'd do this just for a quick escape.
Level 200.
Oh, if this was full motion, I'd have the turbulence right up.
I thought I pressed standard. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I pressed the wrong one, that's fine. There we are.
But
No,
yeah,
no,
I was
this
saying,
water is lovely.
So the issue with newer stuff is getting the parts. You know, apart from the 787s that set on fire, you're going to struggle to get parts for it. whereas a jumbo, it's not easy, but it's doable to get pretty much whatever you want. Like for the sim, we've bought the rest of the parts for the sim that are not.
125, speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you.
We bought all the rest of the parts that aren't currently from the real thing. So by next Worldflight, there'll be nothing in here that's not from the real aircraft.
Traffic.
Oh, no, that's interesting. Centre, hello, speedbird 47 Charlie, climb flight 200.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, buenas noches, climb to Kingston level 390.
390, 47 Charlie, thank you.
Speedbird 31 Whiskey Foxtrot, America Connect.
Are you ready for food yet, Dan? He's okay, he's okay.
Yeah, 31 Whiskey Foxtrot, I hear this question. Descend to cross Mach Stock at flight level 270 after that. Descend by Mach Stock 2 Alpha arrival. Altimeter 3004.
I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm fine.
Is it morning sickness? Are you pregnant?
Don't confuse me with Katie. What? What?
What a rumour that. What a rumour to start. No, last night when we were on a donation roll, I was trying to see if we could raise £1,000 before we landed. Jimmy would have to propose to her live in the cockpit, and if we raised £2,000 before we landed, he had to conceive their first child in the cockpit. And then about 10 minutes later, her dad joined the chat, and it had to be good from then on.
We lost the right visuals.
Definitely building a simulator like this, sir. Oh, apparently a plumber has arrived. I think you're mistaking him with his wife.
Southwest 274 is we'll take vectors from you, approach.
Yeah, right. I would definitely go jumbo. Jumbo's the easiest. But don't underestimate the amount of effort required. The bits you see here are an absolute fraction of the man hours that goes behind to make it all work. So make sure you have a good team around you and realistic expectations.
Yeah, affirmative. Descend and maintain for now 6,000. Descend maintain 15,000. Altimeter 3004. Stand by for the reback. Speedbird 31 G Foxtrot. Just confirm. Cross Mach Stock. Flight level 270.
Stein, we weren't really listening, but we'll listen out for the rest of the flight for you. Aussie 105.
201. The same for you. I do this version. Descend to cross Mach Stock. At flight level 270.
Once that's loaded, don't forget to press the clock button on the thing.
Sorry?
Once it's loaded, press the clock button on the side panel. Well, it resets the time.
Like that.
Oh, sorry. I heard you going around, if that was you. I heard someone calling going around.
Yeah, we heard someone go around. You went around on 12 left as we took off 12 right.
We just thought you were trying to hit us. Very disappointed Mr. Murray didn't donate.
I know, tightwad.
Out there in the desert earning millions.
Lurking, actually.
I heard he doesn't like you. That's actually why.
Yeah, I know.
Benny might also be worth when he's not in the weather. That visual's different.
I think where... No, yeah. because he said no doesn't mean he won't actually do it. If you actually donate,
What?
he's forced to do it. He said he didn't donate because you said no.
Yeah.
So you're turning down £30 for the charity.
Yeah.
In which, well, that's your choice.
Chris, you actually think I have any say in the matter?
So either
Because I say no. Yeah,
so either Chris
irrelevant.
donates and you drink a bit of beer, or you donate 60 and you don't drink the beer.
That's
Because that's fair
valid
for the
thing,
charity.
yeah.
So you make your decision.
I'm not sure how it is fair for the charity. No, I don't know how that is fair, but Ben has come to a conclusion.
Yeah, I think after this year, we'll get we'll have people for feedback on places they'd like us to go. Can't guarantee because it all has to fit in with the route and so forth, but we'll definitely take on board suggestions.
I think it's fair to say though, Chris, if you do donate, I will wring your neck the next time I see you.
I'm sure he's shaking in his boots.
Oh, he's unlocking his safe.
In permissions of his missus, probably.
Oh!
I'm sorry. Coming from the man who is more under the thumb than anyone I've ever met.
Have you met Mangay?
Not
He's
anymore.
not that under the thumb.
Not anymore. Oh, he's here, is he?
Huh?
You're here,
I'm here.
so not anymore.
Exactly. I've been here.
Does she know that when you went to... Dave, for
Yes,
a
mate.
£30 donation, I will keep my silence as to what happened during your stag do.
She knows. That's what got me in so much fucking trouble.
Does she know all the details?
As far as I know.
No, you exactly explicitly said you left out vital information which you then told us.
Carrying on. Do we require wing anti-ice?
We do not.
Good, okay. Just thought I'd check.
Well, how do you know without turning on the wing lights to look?
Did you know that we required wing anti-ice coming into Petropavlos?
Control.
And we
Has
very
it not?
nearly fell out the sky.
Very good. Well done.
By the way, Chris, if you could see Dan's facial expression in person, you would be laughing in your head as you impendingly donate £30 for him to drink a beer. I think it will push him over the edge.
It won't, he's okay. He's told us several times he's okay. She could be watching under a secret account. I very much doubt it, but...
What?
One would hope not.
Think about it.
124.1. It's not just. It's beautiful, some Charlie Heavy.
He's perking up now.
You
His daughter's
sound
getting a
even
beer.
more pissed than you did when we started.
I know I am.
No, he's perking up because he thinks he's getting a beer.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, 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 no,
Roger that, climbing to flight level 400 Smith.
In the real thing, do the yokes tilt when you actually turn it?
Center, hello, Speed 47 Charlie Heavy. New climbing flight level 390.
What the hell was that
Yeah,
middle
they
bit?
do. Yeah, they all follow the autopilot.
What was that middle bit?
No, it's just Awesome, Charlie Heavy.
Very good.
What was that?
Morning, Martin. Morning, Mr. Tornberg.
What? Is he up again?
Yeah.
Already?
Yep.
That's
Worse
because...
than me.
Are you okay, TP? Are you as okay as Dan or as okay as me?
Or as okay as me. Benny, coming down the M3 from London, what junction should I take?
Well, I don't want to say. I'm okay, it's me that has to be up this early. Why do you have to be up this early?
1,000 to go.
Are you going to drink winking?
A little bit of a drinky winky to get you going on a Tuesday morning.
Bit of
or
Bucks
whatever
Fizz.
that is.
Like a Bucks Fizz, Dan?
No.
Yeah, there's some, yeah.
No.
Oh, there's some whiskey outside.
No. No. Buckshot doesn't have whiskey in
I
it.
know, but I'm saying there's some whiskey outside if you wanted it.
Oh.
No.
Can you not say you need to go on a test flight and come here?
And if I think on the flight plan it said we had to go to 380 at Grand Cayman, would take 400.
We'll just ignore that.
TP wants you to do whiskey. TP for a £50 donation, we'll get Dan to do a shot of whiskey.
No, 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 Martin, don't do it. Please, do not do it. Do not do it, please.
Only a shot, it's
No.
hardly anything.
No, no, you say that.
I'll pour it so it'll be
No,
fair.
no, absolutely no. Oh, thank God we've not got an hour to go. Hour?
Works for me, Matt.
30 quid for a beer, 50
No,
quid for a
no,
shot of
no,
whiskey.
no, no,
Matt.
none of the above.
Matt, if you, I'm happy to make
No.
that happen.
No,
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, see what he's
no,
put.
no,
Yep.
no, 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 please no.
I don't know what he's put.
Please no. You know, you're saying I'm fine, and I am at the moment. I'm fine, and then you're trying to make it worse. It's
Well,
just, no.
This was your own fault. You should have
No,
been
it's
behaved
not.
last night,
I
shouldn't
am
you?
fine. Look, I was here on time, ready. I'm performing to
That's
my
only because you woke up
expected
in
levels.
shock thinking you were about to chunder.
Maybe, but I'm here now.
Literally, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was like, no word of a lie. There is no overemphasizing. 50, yes. 50 needs a shot of whiskey.
No,
Yeah.
no,
The people have spoke.
no. You are right. I was a,
Deal, Matt.
but no.
But it might make you feel better, you know,
It
hearing the
will
dog and all
not
that.
make me feel
Hair
better.
of the dog.
There is no way it's going to make me feel better.
I think hair of the dog
It'll
will be
send me
fine.
back to
The dark age.
standing over the toilet, just going, no, no, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I was okay.
That works for me. TP, if you can find a buddy to give the other 25, I'm happy with that.
No. Please, Martin, don't.
So there's going to be part donations to get you to Chunder. How does that make you feel as the CEO of a large virtual airline?
I've never been that bad in Worldflight. It's one of my, I'm quite proud.
What, this is
I
the
may have
worst
been
you've
quite
ever been?
drunk. No, not in terms of drunk, but oh no, you absolute bastard. But in terms of,
Let me just read this out.
God, no,
This is from
no.
a person who is similar in every way to Hawkeye, except not a loudmouth douche. And it's Chris Marriott with £30. It better be at least 6%.
I hate him.
Let me just take a little thing of water.
I hate him.
I've got his water. I'll look after that.
Mary, I'm going to wring your fucking neck next time I see you.
You know, it will provide an element of hydration.
Yeah, right. Shortly before I go.
Yeah, well what I'll do is I'll pour the water out of your thing and you can use that as a makeshift bucket. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so there's a donation. Let's just check this one. This is, oh, so I don't know if you saw, but
Yes.
Mr. Davis asked, how much would it take?
Which Davis is this?
Matthew
Matt?
Davis asked, you know the guy that you were
Yeah,
a dick
yeah, anyway.
about, Project Fly? He said, how much would it take for you to hand fly the rest of the flight? Benny suggested 100. You hand fly the rest of the flight.
Joking.
No, the autopods were descending already, so you better.
Jesus Christ, Matt. That is very generous. Extremely generous.
So there you go. You're
So
390.
I'm drinking and hand flying the rest of the flight.
And you're in an oscillation now. But Mr. Davis, that was exceptionally kind,
Yeah,
so
that
thank
was
you very
very
much
generous,
for
Matt. Thank you.
that. We're kind of doing that
Hang
at
on,
the moment,
hang on,
Dan.
hang on.
You are my hero, David.
Oh, fuck. Stop it. Hang on, stand by.
Altitude alert there, Dan.
Yeah, we're now
Okay.
500 below our assigned altitude
Oh,
and
for
overspeeding.
friggin' sake. Stand by. Stand by, caller.
Everything is okay.
Right, there we are. We're sorted now. Oh, you absolute. I don't know who I hate more.
You have control, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, really.
Don't forget to
I
drink
don't
your
think
beer.
so.
Marek,
Yes,
you've got a
exactly.
beer here. Beer here.
Right, okay, we're almost there now.
Yeah,
how far is this flight?
It's about another hour till Thomas then.
Absolutely.
Get him a straw. Unfortunately, we don't have any straws, otherwise that'd be
I'd like to
genius.
go Mach 0.88 as well, so I'll put it in the FMC. Just
Alright then.
cheers. You know you got that thing on your right thumb which is called a trim?
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting it settled.
Okay.
Alright.
What do you know about being trim?
Honestly, why did you need to say that? We're abusing
Come on,
parking,
no, exactly. I think Dan has reached the limit of my abuse here.
I don't think so.
It's alright.
Oh yeah, that'd be amazing if we had the beer hat. Quibez, Melons in the stream very kindly donated £100 to make Dan have to hand flight the rest of the way.
To get anything at all. Once I've got it trimmed and I'm happy, then I'll have a bit of a drink.
Is there a reason why we're tilted to left?
We could maybe find a hose. Dan, are you able to suck a golf ball through a hose?
No. I can get a golf ball in another place. No.
We're not seeing that on stream.
Martin would like to offer a suggestion that you should watch your flight level.
We're okay at the moment. We're 389.
Swivel.
So we have very nicely. Matt made him have to hand fly. Chris has made him have to drink with beer. So we've been quite a semi-mean really to Dan here. So I think it'd be nice if he got some donations as a way of support.
As inspiration to keep going.
So give me your best inspirational donations you can for Dan.
Maybe include an inspirational speech as part of your donation.
Yeah, put something in and I will read it out in an inspirational way to Dan. Because at the moment he is hanging
by a thread.
What?
What, you're not maintaining level?
What we do?
Go ahead, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
No. Please no.
Yes, we can accept flight level 400, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
In on this.
Climb flight level 400, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Utter.
I'm not sure
in on this? He must be.
I'm not sure this is inspirational.
No, that's not going to work.
1,000 to go, by the way, Dan.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sure you can do
why have you put the autopilot back, the auto throttle back in?
I never put it in.
You did.
How did I put it in?
You put it back in. Something started moving underneath my hands.
Oh, I put it on flight level change.
I know when things start moving underneath my hands.
No, I put it on flight level change, that's why. Sorry. I put it on flight level change, so you've got a flight director annunciation that you're not following. So, yeah, don't give me too much abuse.
For God's sake. Try not to overspeed.
So the first inspiration for you, Dan, is from MacLord. He donated £5. Woo! With the inspirational message.
Oh.
Ellen's is a bastard.
Thank you very much for your £5, MacLord.
Quibez, we kind of go with £5. Any donation amount will appear. I don't want to lie to you. But we like to think £5 is a fair minimum donation because once you've gone through all the PayPal charges and the like, it's the only way we actually really get some return from it.
And remember, this is going to a fantastic cause.
Yes.
Is this the one you suggested, actually?
The Help Dan Recover Found. I mean, Mental Health Research UK.
Alcoholic Anonymous membership for Dan.
Oh, God's sake.
What are you doing?
Trying to get it.
Don't you dare. Don't pull anything up there. We let him hand fly. He's got hand fly over another 400 odd miles, so let's leave it at that.
Alright,
we can do that, Sorensen, for £10.
No.
For £10 we will do that.
Something. Engine fire.
No!
No? No, okay, good. Good.
Let's imagine him doing that, all of them off.
It is bad.
I'm not. You're confusing me with somebody.
You don't seem to be drinking much of your beer here, Dan.
No, hang on. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
That's a very good point, man. That's a very good point.
I've almost got it trimmed.
runners in the middle, by the way.
Thank you.
Ah, have another inspirational message. Let me get my inspirational message music.
Oh, I thought you said you were trimmed.
Yeah, I was.
This is from MacLord. £5 British. Dan. Oh, maybe this is inspirational for me. It's Maclo RD. RD for the Dominican Republic. Well, how can it be RD for Dominican Republic? It should be DR. You should get it right.
I would imagine it's Republic of Dominica or something.
That's not what he's put, though. He's put RD for Dominican Republic. So it should be
DR.
DR.
Yeah. So it should be my.
Yeah.
My.
Get it right.
My. Lodra.
See you later, Martin.
Oh.
But thank you very much again for your donation, MacLeod.
Whoa, that's not me.
That is very kind of you.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Don't be a knob. I will start on you with donations and punishment.
Leave the friggin' rudder alone.
Kingston FIR West, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Ah, here we go. Another donation.
I'll do this one. Is it an inspirational one that you need the music for?
Sorensen, have you emailed us to let us know? We're doing all giveaway stuff after Worldflight, really, but make sure you email simfestprizes@gmail.com to make sure that we remember. I did agree that that was the correct price in order to do that. Someone donated for 10 to turn off the flight down.
That's alright, I can do that.
And the rest of the lights?
I think it's if the dome lighting isn't quite the right place, it should hopefully come back. And also was donated yen. Dominican Republic equals the Republica Dominica. Unhappy face. I'm very sorry. However, if I keep pronouncing things wrong, do you have to keep donating to correct me? Because this is not really incentivizing me to get things correct. But thank you very much for all your donations. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, but yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea. Chris has given you a bit of latitude here, Dan. Rather than having to drink continually, each time you're more than 100 foot from flight level 400, you have to take a drink.
Well, we're going to need more beer.
Won't be doing just. Oh well, no, 4 dads. That's more than. Look after yourself. Worldflight is got still a fair few more days to go, and a fair few more years to go. So don't do anything which would endanger yourself or your equipment. Mr. Barrett is not impressed with your abilities.
Yeah.
Or he's with it. Or he's safe.
60 feet,
safe.
Says the man who flies around with a computer all the time.
Is he allowed to fly? Isn't he just heavy crew?
You are kidding me.
Roger.
You are kidding me.
No, it's giving us traffic information.
Oh, traffic information. Okay. Right.
Thank you very much for all your donations so far.
Yeah.
This has made this flight much more interesting.
Yeah.
I've perked right up.
Yeah, I've woken up as well, strangely enough.
Can you not
Don't
see
know
it
why.
at the bottom of my trousers?
No, not quite. What's down there? Ugh.
We have another donation.
Oh, do we?
Again, from my new best friend. He has donated. I said, I'm done. I dare you to contact Kingston Radar and call them Kingston Centre. There you go. I think he's donated 20 quid, so an initial
Challenge
contact, you have to call them Kingston Centre. Also, you probably can't see because the Twitch stream takes it off the captains, but Dan's flight director is off. It's just, yeah, we'll turn off the other one as well. There you go. Tim Rojo, the real life passengers will probably be too busy trying to seek medical attention to
I
really
love the way
care.
the second you take your hands off the controls, it starts to fall into the floor.
Not funny at all. Goodbye.
Traffic. Climb.
What? What?
No, that was that traffic warning we were going to get, but he's climbing to flight level 410.
Okay.
But he's...
Traffic. Traffic.
He's just behind
Clear
us.
of conflict.
Yeah, no, absolutely for dads. Hopefully, yeah, see you in JFK. That'll be fun. To be fair, we're only like hopping around Caribbean and South America. Is nothing really interesting.
At night as well.
Yeah, it'll be mainly dark, so there's not going to be a lot to see. So yeah, look after yourself.
No, it's okay.
I wonder which engine I should fail.
That was right. You saved that, mate. Don't worry.
It's tempting just to keep changing the Q and H.
Yeah.
Yeah. You lose.
Hopefully, be online with JFK. Yeah, JFK is a good one.
I need to remember to activate that.
Yeah. Is that tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's JFK, isn't it?
I would think, yeah, because we kind of go into South America, then up the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Traffic.
I do one at... Which one do I do? I do one at 3 o'clock. Where that is?
Traffic. Descend.
That might be easier.
Yeah, thank you.
No, I can't be bothered. Oh well, as long as they only did that bit. I think most people probably are going to press the thing so it gets rid of the donation thing.
Then you describe to 4501. 4501. Describe 4501.
Gork 4501. Speedbird 47.
My new bestest friend. See you tomorrow when you fly over my airspace. Santo Dominica Control.
Nice.
From TKPK to Mugham. Excellent, McLeod. And we look forward to seeing that. I can't remember if I'm flying that or thereabouts, but make sure you say hi. Point out how much you donated, and the crew will look after you.
Yeah, thank you very much, McLeod. Appreciate that.
Very much appreciate all your donations. Make a massive difference. I'll go to the charity and help them, which will be helping Dan in a few weeks. Oh, it's doing well. It's maintaining level pretty good once that challenge was set. No, Quibez. The TCAS and the transponder are separate systems. Although, yes, the way he's done it, he's an idiot. Because he's done it the wrong way. Because the transponder should stay on, and you turn the TCAS off if you don't want it.
Yeah.
Idiot. Thank you, Quibez, for pointing out the ineptitude. See, I thought when we did this that it'd be Dan that would let the team down, but he's the one that's nailing it.
12835 when it's not chase crosses.
He's having a sulk.
So I'm having a sulk?
Yeah,
I'm alright. Bit tired, but...
Oh, you could be...
Oh, good.
It was 12895, wasn't it?
Another one flying, I'm just social secretary. 12835.
And this is the person I've got a call centre, yeah? Kingston
yes.
Centre.
1471. Air Force 4502. Air contact flight level 410. Approximately 10.
Ladies Tim, thanks for popping in.
See you, Tim.
Very soon again, I'm sure. Oh, we have an ACARS message from the Chanix 5 team. Hello, good morning from Team JetSim. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Are you wanting to reply to them, or could you not?
Yeah, I'll reply to them.
There you go.
Kingston Centre, Buenos Dias, Speedbird 47 Charlie with you. Trying to maintain flight level 400 and we're inbound Grand Cayman.
Speedbird 47, Charlie. Kingston radar. Good night. Radar contact 3905. Let's do see that course.
Proceed on course. Thank you very much, Kingston Centre. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
It's 395 to the PSX thing.
Yeah.
Lord. No, I'm sorry. McLeod enjoyed that. I like the fact he did come by with like Kingston radar.
Radar.
You know, man, it takes a lot to wind me up, but calling me Santa, I become Indian. How we, man?
Michigan Air Force 4502. Same on number. Not quite 85.
You can be
47 Charlie, same on number.
Mac 88, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, confirm you said 0.78.
Negative 0.88.
That's quite cool, actually. You won't be able to see, Dan. I'll show you when you're less concerned. Well, you might be able to see. So there's a twist in it, just like maps of the traffic. So this is the last 24 hours on VATSIM. You can clearly see the route.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah.
And then, hang on. That's the 48 hours. So you can kind of see. That's a bit over the top there. Well, this is VATSIM traffic.
Oh, just VATSIM,
yeah.
See that we're the majority of it, yeah.
96 hours. So you kind of see, like, which way we went. Up the cut, oh, it's up to there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then up there, right. You kind of see where it starts to die off, the sport.
Yeah.
Busy again. That's quite cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Josh, thank you very much for that host, mate. Welcome to Josh's viewers.
Worldflight 001 contact Kingston.
All the same in Jamaican Geordie.
410, have a good night.
Hello, Josh Gibbs is viewership. Welcome to the stream. Last night, Daniel partook in some beverages and was not in a very good state this morning. So, being the helpful, supportive team we were, we said if people donated, we'd make him drink more beer, and he was not in a good state. So he's now having to drink more beer. And then we very kindly got a very big, sizable donation if he had to hand fly the rest of the way, which is what he's doing now. And then someone else donated to say if we turn the flight directors off. So at the moment Dan's having to fly it without the flight directors on, and if he goes 100 feet above or below profile, he has to take a swig of beer. And put it this way, he does not want to be drinking a swig of beer.
Look forward to speaking to you soon, Lynn. What would you like to be called? Kingston Tower? Kingston Man in a Box? Kingston what?
He's not dead, is he?
I'm not saying he's dead, I'm saying Man in a Box. That's the best way I could describe a tower, a box.
Well, why can't you describe it as a tower?
Well, because then it's actually his name, isn't it?
Or the VCR?
Yeah,
or
say
tall
VCR.
glass building?
Well, I don't know if it is a tall glass building. It might be a box.
But yeah, I was quite disappointed I missed the last United Jumbo out of Heathrow. It's the day before I started. That'd have been quite nice. It's going to be weird. There's less and less now we see. To be fair, Dan, if your intention is for us all to feel as rough as you, this gentle porpoising is quite achieving it.
Sorry. Can't quite get it.
100 feet drinking plus B on stream after.
Turn right, thing 20, descend and maintain. 400.
I said how much to get them to hand fly the rest of the way. I don't think they answered my question.
No. So, we could probably put the TCAS back on now actually. We had someone quite near us, so we turned it off and it's getting quite noisy and shouting.
That one doesn't make you do anything. Do you want to read that one out?
Viper TV.
Viac?
No, I'm going to turn it off because we're going to get advisories because there's
from £10.
Because there's only a guy 300.
Almost, yeah, sorry, yeah. I would
better said
need that.
30 miles away now, but I'll be alright.
We could probably make a donation goal to make it a visual approach rather than ILS.
Hey, I'm happy to do a visual.
Yeah. If the chat themselves, within, what time is it now? 5:50. If the chat within 10 minutes can get together and donate 50 quid, we'll do a visual rather than the ILS.
And we won't even tune the ILS, we'll take it out completely.
I'll fail it completely, so they can't do anything. So, 835 of you, all you want is 50 quid.
What,
Not even a third of you need to donate.
I was thinking 1,200.
And like I say, combined total, so all of you get together, donate, and if we get to 50 quid in the next 10 minutes or so, Dan will have to fly a visual approach, and Dave will have to land from whatever position that leads it. Lisa, how are you? So nice to see you.
Lisa!
You don't even know who she is, do you?
No, no idea. I just wanted to.
But I'm now going to clip that and send it to your darling wife. Look how excited.
Well, she might think that I'm talking about my mum, whose name is also Lisa.
So you prefer her to think you got the hots for your mum than some random woman?
What, you defining that you've got the hots to this, Lisa, because of your reaction?
No.
Well, that sounds like what you're saying.
Your reaction.
I mirrored your reaction, so you're telling me that you've got the hots for Lisa.
No, because she's engaged to Liam D, who has given us lots of money in donations.
Well,
and
that
therefore,
sounds different, mate, to be honest. It sounds dodgy, it sounds a bit risque to me.
You're going to finish shade of red.
I'm going to finish what?
You're going to finish shade of red.
In a red?
I want to know what's happening to your head.
In a red to my head. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good, fantastic. It's not long to go, is it? February-ish?
I can be here.
He's a bit blushy, isn't he?
I can kiss away the bit.
I can stand by you, remember.
You can't take my breath away.
Although you can take Dan's breath away, because if you listen to him sleeping, I
wouldn't want to take Dan's breath away. I'll be over the limit immediately.
Right. £10 from Quebec. Here's my contribution. Good luck, Dan. That's £10.
Very much.
So we only need another £40 to make Dan have to fly it. Like I say, it's a combined effort. So 10 of you donate £4. Job done. So it just needs you to get on the donation train and make it happen. Awesome. Oh, that'd be really cool. Well, like I say, when you're all sorted and whatever, we'll have to sort it out so you both come over here, and because you've done so much support over the last few years or so, it'd be nice to have you over.
It's quite unbelievable that a degree pitch change is causing us to fluctuate.
And I think Dave here would quite like to meet you based on his reaction to seeing you in the channel.
100%. I will look forward to welcoming you.
You can donate on your phone. I'm not going to make it happen, but it's possible.
Yeah, you can donate on your phone.
But I'm not going to tell you because you've done a lot. And there are lots and lots of other people in this chat who could make it happen. And I am very fluent in she's Californian, so
nice.
I'm very native in it. I know how to talk like a valley girl.
Kingston radar, 700.
It would be heckin' lit to see you. That's how the cool kids talk.
001.
It would be what?
Heckin' lit. Yeah. Oh, nobody wants to see you fly your visual approach. You got away with it, Dan. I am a valley girl at heart, yeah. She used a non-lady word. I was deeply offended.
Wank. I like that.
Wicked lit as fuck. Wow, you have degenerated the channels. I don't think you can introduce her to your Lisa. So, I recently went to Dave's wedding reception.
Yes.
Having never ever met his mother, and the first thing she did is came over to me, slapped the back of my head and went, "You're the one that used to swear a lot to my child." So,
valid point.
It is a valid point. So, yes, I'm slightly worried for your safety, Lisa. I am a valley girl at heart. I love nothing more than being in my bikini on the beach. I will leave you with that mental image. Enjoy.
Yeah, that's.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, Chris, playing along.
What's that height I saw there?
Yes. Come on, Dan. Drink. You know the rules. Roller. Here's a donation number 2 from me. I really want to see this 747 visual happen because it's a great cause to give to. Good luck, Dan. There we go. 15.
15. So
make it happen. Lots of people want to see this visual approach. So
4 minutes to get 35.
Easily done.
Air 611. Contact Kingston radar 124. This is 10.
If you
Kingston Center 120.
It was excellent timing. That was exceptional. Yes, we'll definitely make sure as he continues to bust the level that the suitable penalty is taken.
Right, 1206. Contact Kingston radar 124. This is 10.
Yeah, he probably actually. Budroyd's probably right. I'm going to put it over here and pass it to you when you need it. Because Gary will not be impressed if the pedestal. Oh, no, it's a friggin' A-cars message.
Radar contact flight heading 109
Why?
at flight level 39
hello, whoever that was.
Hello, Pacific 007. Radar contact Kingston.
Could I make a logical guess based on the fact we can't get Wi-Fi, so therefore I can't ascertain what arrival.
0 miles from Long Beach, proceed on course.
So runway 1. Let's get the weather first.
Roger that.
Oh, nobody wants to see you fly visual, Dan. Maybe it's because they've seen you try and fly straight at level and think it's a step too far. So, are you all set to live over here permanently? Or what's made you decide to come over here and not have him over there? Let me start a little domestic incident.
Kingston from Spirit 47 Charlie. Yeah, we just looked at the weather and it's a bit ambiguous which runway may be in use. Do you know which runway in use at the moment we can expect in Kingston?
Yeah, man. Looks that way, quite sorry.
Spirit 47 Charlie, stand by.
I'm sure we can leave it a little bit longer. If people, yeah, we'll leave it a little bit longer and see. Hopefully other people will think, just a $5. I won't bother getting coffee this morning. I'll just, she'll just donate, help the charity and watch Dan suffer. Because the good thing is,
Spirit 47 Charlie, expect runway 30.
Runway 30 is Spirit 47 Charlie, cheers.
The other good thing is you actually end up torturing Dave as well, because there is no way Dan will have it in anywhere near a stable in the slot position, I don't think. I might throw in a cheeky failure as well if we get to 50. There's so many circuit breakers I can pull. To be, we use GoPros. Beer can does sound like saying bacon. If you say beer can in Jamaican accent.
Spirit 47 Charlie, contact radar 124. This is 10. Have a good night.
140.
Never knew. Oh, it's another donation. Oh. Thank you very much, Lisa. That is probably the best donation I've seen so far. She would like to say, it'll be hella lit as fuck when I come over. Lesson 3. So thank you very much for your donation. He will be good fun. 25 quid, so we're halfway to having to fly a visual approach with absolutely zero navigational aids. Just need another £25. Brits say beer can, that's not, yeah, it does. Just another £25.
Oh, it's top of descent already. Oh, that's nice.
No, top of descent ahead.
Getting to top of descent as well. Can really make it happen. I have switches here, the ILS antennae switches, to make nothing happen.
Kingston, hello to you, Spirit 47 Charlie with you, flight level 400, and we're inbound at Oteco, and just for planning purposes, we potentially be looking for a visual approach into Kingston.
Dave's teed it up for you all.
Spirit 47 Charlie.
So, brief-wise, Mr. Parkin, you're going to hand flight down.
Yep.
I've given you 2,500 feet directly north of the aerodrome.
Right.
By 5 miles, I think I put in. So that'll give you a marker, and then if we can just join downwind from there.
Victory 25, so
yeah,
we're
sure.
25 short.
And then we'll roll it in from there.
There's the ILS centre circuit breaker. There's the ILS right circuit breaker. ILS left circuit breaker. Pull them all and...
Where is the ILS left? ILS right centre, ILS right. Left one.
Good question, where is it?
No, I don't know. Do we have an ILS left? I'm not sure we do.
Well, I'll pull them both and see what happens. I could always pull the ILS left.
Daniel's breath started to get a little bit heavier. Not gonna lie, in my ears.
He was going to move over here because we're going for the...
I'm fine.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa. That's really sad. Fell in love with Ireland. Cheto! Jesus! Lucky Charms! Oh, there's ILS left. There. Left centre.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
We're 0.88 at the moment, so we're 47 Charlie.
I think were we about just short of 6 when we started? I think we got up to about 5,000 so far.
And so 47 Charlie is standing by for descent.
Yeah, we're over 11k total, but since Worldflight started, I think we've got about 5k.
Hey fam, we are ready for descent.
5 or 6-ish. But all we need now is £25, and I get to pull 3 circuit breakers and make them really sweat.
Sorry, say again, Spirit 47 Charlie. Descend and maintain flight level 190, Spirit 47 Charlie.
Oh, people are too nice to you, Dan. Nobody wants to see you suffer.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been flying it for the past 40 minutes or anything.
Yeah, that's a really nice way to look at it. That really is. I'm sure he'll be looking over and watching with proudness. Pride. Pride is the word, isn't it? Proudness.
100%.
I don't really know how to tell you this, Dan, but you're 100 feet less than flight level 400, and therefore you're
No, we've cleared to 190.
I know, but we, we only said flight level 400, we didn't say...
No, it doesn't count. Doesn't count.
I'm really tired. I'm really tired. I've been up since 10 o'clock yesterday, having had 2 hours sleep that night and 3 hours the night before.
Yeah, you didn't get much sleep at all, did you? Because you were flying
I think since Worldflight started, I've had 6 hours sleep. I'm pretty... Maybe he has to drink if it starts making an overspeed warning.
Yeah. We got very close there, 0.91.
Did. Sorensen, we are £25 short of making it a visual approach, so it's going to be an ILS unless we get £25 pretty quick. I won't get to hang out with you, would I, if I went to bed now? It's cool. I kind of like this time because during the day you get very European base-centric people and you kind of get the same things, whereas this time is you get like the last of the West Coast and the early of Europe, so it's kind of interesting different people to chat to.
How many people have we got still watching?
180ish at the moment.
Nice.
Yeah, just 25 quid. Hi, Dev. We have 5 people donate at 5 and job done. It's fairly easy. Well, 25 people donate £1. I really don't care how we get it, but that's all we need.
So I've selected all to break 3 on the basis of the runway length. I've given us VREF of flat 25.
Yeah, I saw you in
manual speed brake deployment. Your call reverses, I'll call speed brake.
But I just missed you, I think, so.
You're doing a great job, babe. Great job.
So in the middle, we have our own self-coded replication of the British Airways A-car system called BAR-CARS, so it's our own system. However, some of the functions like the A-cars and weather work through Hoppy, but it's runs through the back end rather than the front end. The front end's all us. So you all ready for living in nothing but rain? Right, I'm going to put all these circuit breakers back in because it's not happening. I don't think people just can't be bothered today.
So again, 7001.
Back end. To be fair, most people have seen my back end getting in and out of the sim so far. This t-shirt is not quite suitable in length, shall we say.
Whose isn't?
Mine. Because once it's gone around my belly, there isn't a left lot to cover other areas. Philip, he is. We got 2 donations, one to make him hand fly and one to do it without flight directors. We also have another challenge at the moment. If we get £25 of donations before they get there, he has to fly it as a manual approach as well, so absolutely 0 navigation lanes.
And this is all as punishment for him getting pissed.
Yeah. But at the moment, people aren't donating, so, well, we've had 3 lovely donations from 3 lovely, wonderful people, but unfortunately no one else is, so, yeah, he's going to have a nice, easy little straight in ILS at the moment. Quibez, maybe.
Heavy extend on maintain 1510.
Send to maintain 15,000 QNH 1013.
It's quite impressive, bearing in mind that's probably had about 4 hours sleep and is hanging.
1013, set, cross checked.
Checked.
But without going into too much graphic detail, when he came in and told us he'd been to the toilet, I was half expecting whatever it was to be like on 4 legs following him out.
So, recall is checked. Order break.
Yep.
3, landing data.
Morning, Matthias. How's it going?
I'm just going to give you a barrow of, let's do something like 500, something like that. Descent checklist complete.
Good, thank you.
Yep, I can do that.
Probably would have been wise to put those on when you took over from flying, but
Craig has been making use of the fart bell quite routinely.
Yeah.
He's not as bad as in the last few years. I think he's cottoned on to actually eating cheese is just a bad idea. I feel bad for him because cheese is like one of the best things in the world. So I do feel a little bad. But
what did you have for dinner last night?
The world's weirdest chicken wrap.
The world's weirdest chicken wrap.
Is Ruffle. Yeah, so we had a donation that Dan has to hand fly the whole way, and then someone else donated to have the flight director turned off. And at the moment we're running another challenge. If we get £25 of donations before we get there, he has to fly a visual approach, so no ILS at all. Yeah, so it was Sam and Jimmy, and they had to make chicken wraps. But what they did is they bought tortillas, did breaded chicken, and had domio sauce, or not domio, like dipping sauce and shredded cheese.
Oh,
and
okay.
just but I was expecting like chicken cooked, not breaded chicken, like chicken dippers.
Oh, chicken dippers, were they?
Yeah.
High flying game.
Was it not up to the lasagna standard that you had on Sunday?
No, the lasagna was amazing.
It was
the only good thing about lasagna is the following morning when I went in the kitchen to make the crew a little bit of toasted bagel.
Yeah.
And I had to get out of the oven. What you could not even tell it was garlic bread. Literally.
Was it cremated?
Yes.
I looked at it and I'm like, I know what this is, and I still could not figure out what on earth it was.
Nice.
It was pretty poor. So we're getting pretty close now. So within 80 miles of touchdown. So if you're going to go for this to make it difficult for the crew, removing all navigational aids.
When you say crew, you mean me?
Well, it's both of you, isn't it? You need to donate pretty quick.
And I will stand by forever.
And to be fair, if you donate 25 quid, I'll stop Potter singing as well. Which is worth at least 3 times that, so you get the bargain.
And one. And one. Bully special prize!
Oh no, I'm sleepy now. He's not such a good singer.
Says who?
Matthias.
Oh, thanks, Matthias.
We'll be Kappa though.
Will we be talking to you on Thursday morning in Arlander?
Did you see the tweet about the Kappa man? That was quite amusing.
No.
The bloke whose face they use as Kappa, that Twitch have like used in everything as massive PR and everything.
Yeah.
He applied for partnership and they turned him down.
Yeah.
It's like they've made millions off his face, and he's like, "Can I be a partner?" No.
Nice one, Twitch.
Oh, you need to eat. Are you in one of these Bridezilla? I'm not eating anything because I've got to fit in my dress modes. Should be singing Bob Marley. I'm not a fan of Bob Marley, it has to be said.
Your head hurting, mate.
Alright. I'm alright.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Let's get that
whoa.
speed up.
Dan is flying the plane.
Yeah, no. I saw the throttles were imbalanced, I didn't like it.
Of course you will. The entire team will set the alarm early. Full service shot. Oh, excellent. I like a good full service. Do you do back rubs? Dave, do you like a happy ending in a story?
Yes. Would you like a happy ending?
Oh. So you're having to give up work, or is it something that you can take with you to Potato Island? Jesus, potato. Lucky Charms. Everybody. What's the situation?
To be sure, to be sure.
What's the situation? Oh dear, this is dire.
You have run to your heavy from track by the radar on 120. Swiss 611 heavy contact by the radar on 120.6
Manny radar 1206, expand 651.
Isn't Ruffle, so this is Worldflight, so we have a very set route for the next few days as we make our way around the world raising money for charity in 49 legs. However, we do events throughout the year, and we have been to Mexico City because it is quite interesting as well with its high level, shortish runway and the likes, but I'm sure we'll definitely be back. Oh, nice, yeah. To be fair, most of the Irish are criminals anyway, so I'm sure if you bring some more, it won't really be an issue. This is a joke before I offend half the Irish community within the chat. It was a joke. Please do not complain, because I'm too tired to have to deal with it. Just see, the chat going into meltdown momentarily. I think I'm alright.
You got away with it.
Well, to be fair, there'll be no Irish in there at the moment. Well, it's
I
time of night,
mentioned
they'll
it
be out
once,
nicking
but I
stuff.
think I
Oh no, I didn't get. No, let's stop. you never know. So, have you got anything lined up when you get here, or are you just going to live the free and easy life of a housewife? No, I phrased that badly. If there are any housewives, I know it's very difficult being a housewife. I would have stopped talking.
1206, we're 47 Charlie, thank you, good evening.
Well, this guy's quiet.
Yeah, very quiet.
Direct waypoint for on Everwood 30, maintain 3000, and that was 7001. On Everwood 30 approach, level 001.
Approach, good morning, Speedbird 47 Charlie with you, through flight level 315,000, and we're requesting a visual approach into runway 30. Okay, right 185 and descend and maintain 10,000. 40 Charlie.
Yeah, I can get that, Lisa. I'll have you know, being a Valley Girl housewife is the hardest job I have to drive for.
Thank you.
I'm normally pretty good at guessing male or female. I'm sensing you are not a female. If you are, I apologise.
Approach, just for information from Speedbird 47 Charlie, you are very, very, very quiet. If you can turn up your microphone, that would be great, I'm sure, for all of us.
Excellent. The fatigue is getting, it's been hard work. They say we've not had a lot of sleep. So hopefully the next crew will be slightly more refreshed and ready to go.
Who's the next one, do we know?
No. I could look on through the door. Oh! Oh, if I could reach. No, my arm's too. Oh, there we go.
Contact now on 118.65. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Over 001.
Next one is Jimmy, Sam, and Craig.
Nice.
Well, close. Do you just dress up and get your nails done on a weekend then, bud?
105, descend to maintain 4,000 PSA.
So I've made this decision, as we've had some very kind people, we'll do a visual approach anyway, just for fun. No, you don't just pull circuits. I've not even tuned anything on the radio aids. I'll delete everything.
No, but this makes it different. Yes, thank you for your donations in an effort to make it. I would hope we'd maybe make a little bit more money, since this is all for charity and it's all going to them. But in light of your efforts to make this occur, we will we'll make it happen.
Lieutenant 125,
Such a poor excuse for a lady, aren't you?
Sorry?
I bet. Do you have your nails done?
No.
You do, don't you?
No, I don't, honestly. They're very well groomed, though.
There is someone. Who is it? I know. There is someone on the team, I'm sure.
Be Mange.
Left 130, descend and maintain 6,000.
There is someone on the team that has nails. I can't remember who it is.
6,000.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome, mate. You've done such a good job. I'm very proud of you.
So far.
Well, I think you still have some beer left, just right now.
Driving at 215, 7,000 with 611.
Sign, it's Dave, Dan, and me. I do hate an old night. Really do hate an old night. I think it's cold. Ah, donation. Thank you very much, Jamaican user. £5.32. Welcome to Jamaica. 3rd year of enjoyment. Oh, thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
We always love coming down here. We also have an 8 house with the Chinese lot. I think you're too busy sorting this out to be chatting on 8 hours. No, yeah. It's been pretty cold, or clear and cold the few nights, but
the 8th though.
I've no idea. 4th, 5th,
it's
6th.
the 7th.
Is it?
Yes.
7th. No, yeah.
Apple says it's the 7th. ACARS is basically a text system that allows people to communicate. So they've sent a message from their cockpit to a satellite, which then comes to our aircraft and we can read it. So it's basically, ACARS is texting for planes. See you later, my tears. I'll see you very soon, I'm sure. Stand by just to get us in here. I think I'm meant to be on cooking duty as well today.
You are, yeah.
I think we're going to Mackie D's for breakfast.
Lovely.
Excellent.
It's electronic on this as well, Philip. We can do it through the box. We just choose to print it out as well. It's normally a setting in the box whether it auto prints or not. We just have it automatically print out to highlight our amazing printer. Morning, Robin. How is it going? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, that's fine.
Warm welcome to the stream, Robin.
West heading 130, Swiss 611.
It's actually a till roll printer at the moment. We
radar. Mainly radar. 7001.
Yeah, it's just a till roll printer. However, upstairs we have the actual printer of a jumbo. So that will be going in fairly soonish. So we'll have an actual jumbo printer. Matt isn't part of the team, but he does routinely come down, or he's offered to come down to come and fly the sim. So and we've extended that invitation again. So yeah, more than welcome to come down whenever he likes. But the Worldflight crew is a slow collection, otherwise it becomes, you need enough people to fly it, but you don't want so many people, it becomes a revolving door. So it's finding that really niche balance, and we've kind of got that balance at the moment. So until someone leaves, is fired, or dies, it's kind of dead man's shoes. And Dave would be quite wise to remember this fact. Bear in mind the committee of people that pick is very small. Chewy is Thursday, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday afternoon, I believe. But yeah, he'll be here at some point Thursday. I'm glad that our entertainment is not enough for you, and you require other Twitch sensations to entertain you. So I'll just be quiet and sit here and sulk that I'm just not good enough. Get up at like 2 o'clock in the morning to entertain these people, and all they want to know is when someone better's coming along.
Yeah, I know, it's not nice, is it?
Not nice.
Alright, thank you, mate.
DW Sugden, the hot tub costs more money to run than the sim. I do have my own Twitch channel. I don't often Twitch though, because I sense by myself I'm probably quite boring. So I don't bother, because I don't think anyone will watch it. And it's soul destroying to sit there with like 3 people.
You're quite entertaining. I've watched your stream a few times.
I maybe need to get into it more, but yeah, maybe. I think I jumped the gun a bit, guy. Oh, yeah, you were a little bit early, Google. Just come back. Say you have an issue. Come back to Google. Come back to Google. Come back to Google. Don't go to those nasty people at Internet Explorer. Oh wait, Colombia. I'm sure you can get up to no good in Colombia. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Oh, Lisa. I know it's a lie, but thank you.
Can't hear him at all, really.
I might do COD. I'll see how well it streams, because there is a good chance I will rage at it. However much I'll try and behave, it won't take me long to rage.
Thereafter, please repeat as UW18.
Morning, Richie D. How's it going? Oh, roller. I'm only kidding. I understand that you know, we are interesting in our own little ways, but it's nice to get some panache and something different. It's funny, we were talking. So last night when Gary and I and the rest were flying after we.
Left 085 to center maintain at 4,000. That's speed bird 4,000.
Could have up bug, please.
Yeah, we were saying how interesting the group is, how it's such an eclectic mix, and how each person brings their own little bit to it.
Descend maintain 5,000 with 611.
Oh, well, that's very nice. But
That's one, please.
Don't want you making yourself ill with exhaustion. So
bug.
it's most delightful to see you.
085, heading.
Sorry, thank you.
It's a ruffle. I've downloaded it. Then I downloaded. So I did a night shift, went home, started the download, went to bed, got up, it downloaded, turned the PC off and came here.
Yeah.
So
I see that.
I'm yet to run it, but I'm quite looking forward to it. We do have working landing lights. We do, Philip. Thanks for the host, Chaos. Nice to see you. How did you end up getting all your piping working?
Chaos.
Okay.
That sounds a really personal question, actually, doesn't it? Did you get your piping working? Really? Oh, have I been on a Q400? They've only been on the old dashes. That's cool. One of the people that flies he's not here this week because he couldn't get off work. But one of the Simfest team is a captain on dashes. Hey Maxi, how is it going? Good morning. Welcome. You join us as we're about Base Lake in Kingston. We've had a few donations to make things a little bit more interesting. So Dan's having to hand fly without the flight director, and we're meant to be flying the visual approach. I'm not quite sure whether we're getting one, but you might just have to fly the line for the visual.
Say again, it's U7018. Manley Tower 118 and 265, it's U7018.
And he has actually nailed the flying.
Yeah, it's done brilliant.
I wanted this to not go completely wrong, but be humorous. But it's made me look quite stupid by just making it look easy. And it's quite hard to make me look stupid. Morning, Brave. Are you off to beat up school kids until they give you money today?
Okay, we have that traffic on TCAS that's just joining final. We're going to turn left visually for runway 30 now, speed of 47 Charlie.
this sequence.
Yeah,
5 miles behind him.
Soren says you're not being very talkative, Dan.
Oh, really? Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Let's 0 on and 0, 1700.
Don't worry, once you've landed, you get to put up with my cooking.
Oh, great. No, I go to bed. I'm going to bed after I've landed.
Do you know why I think, who came in, we were flying one of the legs and someone came in and asked Gary where the fire extinguisher was. Do you know what that was?
No. No, not really.
I do like the soaring
What do
of
you
the
think, mate?
throttle.
Perfect on visual if you want me to take it.
No, Dan's got to fly to 1,000 feet.
It doesn't have to, I can take it whenever I want.
No, he doesn't.
Having fun.
McDonald's breakfast, bud. It's what I'm cooking.
So how far out?
You throw it in now, mate, throw it in.
10 miles.
15 mil.
15. Alright, we're fine for altitude then, aren't we?
Although knowing Dave's normal landings, we'll probably be able to cook something on the
yeah, I know.
on the wheels, as they've got so much temperature from hitting the ground at such a rate.
Yeah, have you seen my landings?
You put the heading on the runway heading?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yes, just for official guidance.
That's it, Rafe. Tell them if they don't give you the money, your friend's going to come round.
All 865.
Guard 350 at 6 knots, runway 0
Clear to land at the 1718.
Leeward 47 Charlie's with you, just joining visually runway 30.
Dave always has agreed, does he?
Leeward 47 Charlie. Great dreaming out there. Crazy approach runway 30.
You're a good guy. Expect late landing clearance and continue Speedbird 47 Charlie, cheers.
Tailwind then?
Yeah, I know.
Radio altimeter.
I don't know, it depends what's time of day.
Got it up down there, yeah, okay.
But this
Right,
morning
mate, I'm
be
happy with that. I'll
double
take
bacon
it.
and egg
No,
McMuffin
you're
meal, I
fine.
think.
No, I want to take it, I want to play. I've been itching for ages to have a play.
No, go on, give it to him.
Hang on, stand by. Almost there. Don't worry, mate. Almost.
What, you want to get to 1,000?
No, it's
I'd
alright.
be more worried that you're not really configured at any point.
No, it's alright, flaps 5, 10 miles, alright.
Yeah, exactly.
We're a little bit low, but...
Yeah, flaps 10,
right.
please.
Flaps 10. Got the bug speed?
Bug, yep. Thank you. Okay, if you're happy there.
Yep.
Okay.
I have control.
You have control.
It's a spot on job, mate. Brilliant.
Okay.
And visual.
Oh, hello, what have you failed for us? That's alright, okay. Unable RMP because with visual landing, that's alright. Oh, you turned it off, right, okay. Right, donation. So, it's from Steve, from Maxi, thank you Steve. Dan, working hard hand flying, yes, even more hard work. So that's £5, only worth £5, mine.
Perhaps 20 please, mate.
Perhaps 20.
Just 160 for the meantime, please.
Sorry, yeah, sorry. Looking good?
Mate.
We're clear to land, aren't we?
It's continue at the moment.
Yep, there's a continue, okay. Not let them. And...
Gear down.
LT
Gear down.
701, welcome to land. Landed 35 exit right on
Raven says sorry. I don't know what he did, but he's sorry.
Stay tuned to 1718, rotate via Bravo 8.
LTU 7018, contact on
121.78, U 7018.
That's a concern. Go around.
I would try recycling it.
Yeah.
1,000.
Flaps 25 for the meantime.
That's going to make a noise.
Oh yeah, no, that's right, you can't, yeah.
I'd start to point them down again.
611. And tower continue approach from
Put it down now.
Hello, Kitty Man. How's it going? We're just flying into Kingston without any gear at the moment.
50 up.
30 Cleveland, that's beautiful, essentially.
Decide.
Just waiting on the gear, to be honest, mate.
Yeah. As soon as
okay, we got down.
Yeah, 25.
Flaps 25, everything looks okay.
Landing checklist, please.
B-brake.
Is going to be manually deployed.
Yeah. Landing gear.
Is down 3
Flaps.
green. 25.
Have them report.
Received.
That is hecking lit.
That's right, yeah. Lovely. Okay.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Idle reverse. B-brake deployed.
Bird 47 Charlie.
Don't talk to us now. 80 knots.
And it'll make it
60 knots.
12175.
Board idle.
12175.
Ground 12175. Speed 4 central.
Thank you very much, Mr. Parkin. That was superb. I don't know why we didn't get the gear.
Yeah, that was a bit odd, wasn't it? Recycle the work.
We didn't get flaps either when we first took them out, so maybe they were connected in some way. Flaps? We didn't get flaps when we put it down.
No, flaps are alright, weren't they?
No, when we went 1, it didn't come down, did it? No,
Yeah.
no, it didn't.
Notice that.
When I first put the flaps 1, it didn't come out. It didn't, Benny.
I was too busy flying to notice.
If you watch the stream back, I'll donate £100 if I make a mistake. The flaps did not come out when I selected 1 the first time. And make sure you check back when I first selected flaps 1.
Three 611 wind directed 506 knots.
Ground, hello, speed 47 Charlie vacated, 12 right. Was 12 right, wasn't it? No, 30. 30, sorry.
Oh, it hasn't even uploaded this flight yet.
Charlie.
Sorry?
It hasn't even buffered this flight up yet.
To the stand 11. I'll be decided United 747.
Alpha stand 11, speed 47 Charlie. I'm not in charge. So.
That's alright. Well, Dave, he said next to United 74, so we'll just
yeah,
do
I'll just go for that.
you want to shut down 2 and 3, mate?
Sure.
Obviously, mate, that was exceptional, considering you had to hand fire that for the majority.
Good fun. Keeps me
tuned up.
Keep my hand in.
Yeah.
No, it's nice. Nice
It was
approach
nice.
as well.
It was
Yeah,
very
good
well
teamwork.
managed by both of you. So I'm very sorry, stream, because you just saw pretty good flying, excellent CRM, and then the next crew is Jimmy and Sam and Craig.
Poor Jimmy.
Good night, Lisa. Lovely to see you. Sleep well. See you soon.
And we're back on schedule.
That one last one.
Yeah.
See you later, Max. Thanks for the donation. I don't quite understand the logic of shutting down 2 engines to save fuel, then starting the APU.
Well, the APU was started before I even asked for it. It's odd before I think we vacated the runway.
Give me Mark 2.
Burns a lot less fuel.
Hold short for 1.
Hold short, speed of 47 Charlie. Burns a lot less fuel than the engines.
Burns even less if you leave it off till now.
Just has to say something, doesn't he? He has to say something.
I'm just trying to make you better people. And you know, I feel sorry for you that you must see the standard I attain and then look at yourselves, and I'm just trying to help you.
You got my water there?
Yeah, see, mate.
I could read it.
Do I? A movable cockpit. It's on the list of possibilities, but it's a long way down the list of things to do. A long way down. It would be, the sim is complete, why don't we think about adding motion? It's kind of where it is. Yes, I'm more than capable of making things move with my cockpit.
Now ground, good morning. Express 611 on Alpha requesting taxi to the gate.
I don't know whether that's a troll.
Runway 611. Taxi down by Alpha and hold short behind the Bird 747. Continue on Alpha, holding all the way up behind the Bird 747, 611. Speedbird 47 Charlie, do you see Speedbird in front of you?
Yes, no, we see another. A company 747 keeps on appearing and disappearing. We'd rather get in if we can. 47 Charlie.
Alright, just continue taxiing and get on him. And 611, you can taxi behind the Speedbird 47.
Yes, basically we bought bits of scrapped jumbos.
Do you reckon we can just bung it at the end here?
Put them all into a simulator and made them work, and then linked it to PSX.
You just want to let him know that we're going to do that.
I don't know the stand number, so it's probably not much use to.
I won't be on the next one, but I'll see you later on if you're about.
Oh, suddenly 747 there. Weird. I'll just go for there. Yeah.
Cabin, thank you for your help. This armed doors on arrival, thanks.
Nice.
Oh, there we go, right next to the outlet. That's the Chanix boys.
No, I reckon it's the Chanix boys.
611, you can continue taxiing and make that left turn on park right beside the 200 South Gate 7.
Hey.
Continue taxiing Alpha and then turn left for Gate 7 with 611.
Interesting.
Didn't take the APU, did you? Before you shut them down?
Right. Yeah, that'll be it.
I should notice that as well, don't I?
Oops a daisy, did so well.
Oh well, yeah, doing so well until then.
Do you want to put in those circuit breakers again, Benny?
Clearing up all the rubbish that people seem to leave in here.
Kingston wrong tonight. Urban Alliance 3000, information India, because clearance in hostile.
Okay, shut that checklist, thanks.
Caribbean 3000.
Parking brake
is set.
Hydraulic command
Are
pumps.
off.
Fuel pumps.
Are off.
Beacon.
Right. Off.
Doors.
Manual.
Fuel control switches.
Are cut off.
Transponder.
Stand by and off.
Seatbelt signs.
Off.
ACARS. Post-flight.
Is complete.
Excellent. Excellent.
Superb job, mate. Very well done. Really well done. Stream, I hope you really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun, and Daniel did an exceptional job.
3,000.
And we will be back very shortly for the next flight. You've got the pleasure of Jimmy and Sam's company.
6,000.
And we will see you at some point later on this afternoon, I'm sure. Have a very good time. Thank you.
Roger, glad to Sunster, 3 departure. Climb 6,000, each Scorpion 0603, Terminal Line 3000.
Camera LS 2000, remark correct. Push set at your discretion, cover and protect it.
I will go.
Qantas 7001, activate Alpha to get the good choice.
Ground Noble 001, are we coming through?
Qantas 7001, continue taxiing